What's up, guys? Bang, bang. It is lunch money time. While Wall Street's trying to get rich, the rest of us just trying to get our lunch money right. They've been off. The bankers ain't been at work. They took a holiday. We ain't take a holiday. Well, we kind of took a holiday, but that's a different thing. Don't forget that Lunch Money is now sponsored by BlockFi. BlockFi has 3 products. You can buy and sell crypto. You can deposit crypto and take out a US dollar loan. Or you can deposit crypto and earn up to 8.6% APY in an interest-bearing account. Go get a BlockFi account. Go to blockfi.com/pomp. Yo, for real, go get a BlockFi account. You can earn up to 8.6% APY. What are you doing? Go get a BlockFi account, blockfi.com/pomp. What's up?
Hey guys, I'm so excited to be back. Okay, ready? Oh shoot, I forgot my earrings. Okay.
Me too.
So, for the first time ever, Forbes published their Forbes Crypto Awards, and I'm reading this article like I would read a normal article, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, and our Forbes Award judge, Anthony Pompliano, credits Powell for, and I'm like, did you participate in this? And he was like,
I was the judge.
I was the guest judge.
Yeah, me and Michael Del Rey, we did it. We got on,
so,
we talked about it, we discussed, we deliberated, and we decided on the different people who won awards.
So who is the crypto person of the year?
Jerome Powell. What up, Jerry Stock Picker?
Why?
Appreciate you. Ran a $3 trillion marketing campaign for Bitcoin. He woke the world up. He said, he was just going to print a bunch of money. People said, I ain't going to hold on to that money that's going to be devalued. And they took their money and they started to put it into Bitcoin. And now what you're seeing is every institution in the world wants Bitcoin. Why do they want Bitcoin? Because it's a better store of value than holding dollars. But the problem is that the Bitcoiners who are holding the Bitcoin, we ain't selling. And so the only way to accommodate both the sellers or the Bitcoin holders and the billions of dollars of institutional demand that's coming is for the price to rapidly appreciate. There's only one thing that can move. The supply ain't moving. The price has to move because demand is increasing so fast. So let's see what happens.
So I thought the disruptive innovator was interesting. Caitlin Long, what can you tell us about her?
Caitlin Long, shout out. We're an investor in Caitlin's company.
Yeah.
So I kind of had to throw out some suggestions for disruptive innovator, and then I had to kind of recuse myself a little bit and let Michael make the final decision here. He went with Caitlin. She basically is helping to pioneer a new banking model in Wyoming, and so it's pretty cool to kind of see how disruptive that'll be to the banking world.
Cool. Speaking of Bitcoin and me reading articles not knowing Anthony's part of them, here's another one. Miami Mayor Francis Suarez may try to turn his city into a hotbed for cryptocurrency innovation. He said that he is absolutely exploring making Miami home to the country's first crypto-centric municipal government, seemingly endorsing concepts from tokenization to on-chain voting. And he tagged Anthony Pompliano for the suggestion. I was there when this happened. Tell them. So what did you suggest?
I don't want to reveal too much yet, but I got some news in 2021. I'm a big fan of the mayor of Miami. He gets it. Because you know what he's doing? He's not trying to be the smartest guy in the room. He's simply saying, how can I empower people to be successful? You got a company? Great. What do you need? Oh, you're a tech employee? What do you need? Oh, you're into artificial intelligence? What do you need? How can I help? And we haven't seen that from politicians in a long time. This ain't rocket science. Literally, just simply asking, how can I help you, is groundbreaking in the political sphere.
It's also groundbreaking in interpersonal relationships. Saying to somebody, how can I help, is very nice.
I have a friend that I'm not going to name because I don't know if he would be comfortable with me sharing this publicly, but I have a very good friend of mine who one time said, I figured out relationships. Sometimes the goal is just to be supportive, not helpful. That was a very, very, very
because like
intelligent, expert relationship piece of advice.
Any woman will tell you, sometimes I just want to complain and vent. I don't need you solving my problems. I can solve my problems. I just want to vent. But he is the worst person to vent to because he will never say anything bad about anybody. So I'm sitting there looking like, you know,
why
jerk.
Why do you need to say something bad about people?
No, I just mean like sometimes when you want to vent and then he doesn't give me the reaction I want. So I'm like, ugh. And I look like a jerk.
You don't know what they're going through?
You don't know what I'm going through.
I know everything you're going through. I want nothing to do with it. All right, next.
Zhang Zhen, a 37-year-old citizen journalist who was the first known person to face trial for chronicling China's COVID outbreak. A Chinese court sentenced her to 4 years in prison, sending a stark warning to those challenging the government's official narrative of the pandemic. God, I'm so happy I don't live in China.
What do you think about this?
I don't like it. Again, in China, the news media is tightly controlled by the state. We've seen this before. It happened in Bulgaria. It's happening in other countries. When the government has control of the news media, there is no freedom of speech. You can't accurately document what's going on, because if you do, you're going to get sentenced to 4 years in prison.
So I don't want to say much, but what I will say is another data point that communism is not cool. Socialism is not cool. If you like communism or you like socialism, you should move to China. If you don't like those things, you should hang out here in the United States.
Censorship is bad in any situation. Okay. Ready?
The virus started in China. Go ahead. It did. Just a fact, just so that we're clear that happened. Like, that is a fact.
But I don't somehow why are you bringing this up?
Because somehow we're trying to rewrite history. They're trying to put people in jail for chronicling this. That is a fact. But go ahead.
Giving to charity is about to pay off a little more if the latest COVID relief bill becomes law. The relief bill features $600 stimulus checks, $300 unemployment supplement payments, and a second round of forgivable loans for small businesses. It also sets a host of changes to the tax code, including an extension of incentives to encourage taxpayers to donate to worthy causes. So basically...
Well, what's the change to the tax code?
So basically, the CARES Act established an above-the-line deduction allowing a write-off of up to $300 in cash donations, but I think you can write off. Lawmakers call for increasing the write-off to $600 for joint filers starting next year, and $300. That's good, I think.
It is good. You should give to charity. By the way, over the holiday break, I decided to waste a bunch of time helping Dave Portnoy, Erica Nardini, and Barstool. And I say waste a bunch of time because I sat on my phone and was tweeting away, and Polina was very mad at me.
I was very mad.
Because I wasn't participating or paying attention to other things that I should have been. But in my mind, I wasn't wasting time. And we raised some money. I think that we're now over $320,000 for the Barstool Fund in crypto donations.
Wow.
We're way over $1 million total from Bitcoin and crypto community. I think they crossed over $7 million total for the Barstool Fund. And what they're basically doing is they're trying to help small businesses. So if you are feeling like you're in a good giving mood, you should go to barstoolfund.com and you should give. You can give dollars or crypto. If you give crypto and it's appreciated, it's actually more tax efficient and the small business gets more. So go check it out, barstoolfund.com.
Speaking of helping small businesses, guys, I'm going to be interviewing Marcus Lemonis very soon. Go sign up at theprofile.substack.com.
You almost said the URL wrong.
I know. I wanted to say readtheprofile.com, but either one works.
Readtheprofile.com. Okay, next.
Hey, he's playing with my candle. So, you know Sarah Blakely, the founder of Spanx? She has a brother. So, CNBC interviewed their mom because both kids turned out pretty successful. Sarah Blakely obviously founded Spanx. Her brother, Ford, created messaging platform Zingle, which was acquired by Medallia for $42 million in 2019. And so they asked the mom, what's the key to success? And she said, it was important for me to give them freedom to explore what they wanted to do with their lives. They had a lot of free time, which I don't think kids do today. I think creative free time is so important. Things are so programmed now with sports and activities that their parents drive them to constantly. We didn't do that. And apparently Sarah Blakely as a child would say, Mom, I don't have anything to do. And she would be bored. And her mom would say, you've got a lot of toys, figure it out. I was also very bored as a kid. I actually do think that boredom can spark creativity because I didn't have a lot to do. So I started writing. I don't know, that's paid off well.
I did not start writing when I was bored. They were like, write, and I was like, I ain't doing it.
When you're an only child and you're bored, you start writing.
You want to know what I did when I was bored?
What?
I went and I found my brothers and I annoyed the hell out of them. I beat them up, or we competed in something.
That says a lot about you. It says a lot about me.
We just competed. Like literally, you want to eat breakfast? Okay, who could eat the cereal faster?
But also, fun fact about the Sarah Blakely household: when they were little, they would always have dinner at the dinner table together, and their dad would have them go around the table, and everybody would say one thing that they failed at that day. And if it wasn't like a meaty, failure, he would get disappointed because he's like, you're not trying hard enough, you're not taking risks, you're not experimenting. So I think that's also kind of she because of that experience, she started to see failure as an opportunity to do something more and try again.
We weren't failing, we were trying to win. We still trying to win. All right, next.
Ask Lunch Money time. Put your questions below with #AskLM. Okay. Taras Kvostyak. Best Domino's pizza toppings? I can't believe nobody has asked this yet.
Pepperoni.
That's all.
Yeah, just pepperoni. We usually get a large pan pizza or whatever, hand-tossed pizza, whatever the normal freaking thing is. No, nothing special. Pepperoni. But the key if you order at Domino's is to get the cheesy bread. It ain't healthy for you. It might not go down real easy, but when you put it in your mouth, you salivate. Like, it just sits in your mouth and you're like, this is what life is.
It's really greasy, guys.
This is what life is.
It's kind of greasy.
All right.
It does not go down very well. Tony lights up. Pimp, I miss the jokes. Aw, I do too. Maybe I'll bring them back. Pomp, I'm trying to spread more information on crypto and want to focus on beginners. Got any books or you recommend or podcasts for brand new people who don't know anything about Bitcoin or cryptocurrency?
There's 2 books that I recommend. The first is the Bitcoin Standard, classic, have to read it. Actually, 3 books that I recommend. Bitcoin Standard. The second one is this one, Bitcoin, Hard Money You Can't F With, which is from Jason Williams, my buddy and partner. Go get this book on Amazon. He's been selling them like crazy. Go get it. It's awesome.
Okay.
And then Bitcoin Billionaires, a little bit more entertainment. Ben Mesrick wrote about the Winklevoss twins. I liked it. It's awesome. I think Ben's awesome. I think Cameron and Tyler are doing a fantastic job. So that's it. Bitcoin Billionaires, Bitcoin Hard Money You Can't F With, and the Bitcoin Standard.
When is somebody going to write a book about me?
Okay, next question.
Tom Wallace. Ask the hard questions. You two are great together, but I'm sure off camera things aren't always so rosy. Are there any hot button topics that you two vehemently disagree on? Vehemently.
Tom, you're a funny guy. That is bait, and I ain't taking it.
I was going to take it.
Tom, that is so funny of you. You have such a great sense of humor. All right, guys, this is a great end of the show. That's it. We'll see you tomorrow. Tom, Tom.
Bang, bang. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Lunch Money as much as we did.
And don't forget, Lunch Money is now sponsored by BlockFi, so go check them out. There's a link in the description that you can click on. I'm an investor, a user, and a huge fan. What?
You're a bigger fan of BlockFi than you are of me?
BlockFi is my second favorite thing in the world behind Polina. They've got 3 products. They can give you a US dollar loan. You can earn up to 8.6% interest on an interest-bearing account, or you can buy and sell cryptocurrencies on their crypto exchange. I personally use the interest-bearing account. There's not very many places where you'll find up to 8.6% interest on a deposit in an interest-bearing account. Go do your own research. There's risk associated, but 8.6% is pretty compelling. So click on the link in the description. Say thanks to the folks at BlockFi. Subscribe to our channel. Like the video. Annoy Polina in the comments. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.
And be kind to your friends.